Gender Equity, Exploring the Roles of Women by Itzel De La Torre, Audrey Alvarez, Sofia Rodeni, Marilyn Escobedo, Gabriel Paolone, and XinRan Li. Gender equity is the process of allocating resources, programs, and decision-making fairly to both males and females without any discrimination on the basis of sex, and addressing any imbalances in the benefits available to both males and females. Art throughout the ages has shown the various gender roles between men and women, but most importantly, the various eras depict women primarily in supporting roles in society. Follow us on this journey around the world. Gender roles for women in the Paleolithic period was mostly about fertility. During that time period, women was seen as people who had childbearing capabilities. The nude woman from Willendorf is a figurine of a woman who is larger than usual with large breasts and depicts of being the ideal body to carry a child. A relief sculpture of the woman holding a bison horn also shows the woman with the same features as the figurine of the woman from Willendorf. Evidence of these figures show that men had a great concern for fertility so our species can survive. The female statues from ancient Egypt are often depicting women as serving or supporting goddesses, mothers or wives of the pharaohs. In the statue, it depicts the conventional pose used to show the close association between the two figures. The female, whomever she might be, wife or goddess, holds the male in a close embrace, indicating her supportive role. When Hatshepsut proclaimed herself as the new pharaoh, she felt a need to be sculptured in the royal false beard, and the inscriptions often referred to her as His Majesty. This is further evidence that the females mainly had a serving purpose. When the female form was indeed a pharaoh herself, her female form and femininity was hidden. Women in Greek culture had little to no place in society. This image depicts a struggling, impoverished woman who would have never had the opportunity to gain an education or trade. Women were expected to tend the needs of their husbands and had no chance at equality in this era. With the Etruscan woman, we begin to see more freedom and equality. Women were allowed to own property and even sat at banquets with men. The rest of the world thought Etruscan women to be shocking and out of control, which shows that they didn't want women to be equal. It has been said that the woman's job was to watch over the home and children. However, in ancient Rome, people would see the woman as a god. On this panel, many people would define this woman as a god or even Venus and moving towards the future. The Sumerian woman could only work as a housekeeper or mother. The statues hold small beakers, which the Sumerians used to sacrifice the god. The woman usually followed what the man did. If we are to mention the supporting roles that women have played throughout history, we must point out the most notorious one, Mary, the Mother of God. She was a significant figure of Christianity. Here's a statue where Mary holds her son during his final hours. Another image of Mary that portrays her supporting role as Jesus' mother is Theotokos, inside the Church of Hagia Sophia from the Byzantine era. Through history, we are able to see images of Mary holding and supporting her son, not only as a baby, but also as an adult. Mary over time has become the ultimate symbol of woman as a supporting role, as she supported Jesus through all his life. Art does not only show the beauty behind perception, but the history of the world. It is important to look back throughout the eras and find out the differences of gender roles. Throughout time, women have had a rough time of discrimination and always remained the supporting role. However, it is important for our generations to learn and exemplify gender equality, to bring appreciation towards women. Women have become great leaders who have changed the world one step at a time. Thank you for joining us on this adventure around the world.